All right, moment of truth. Here we go. Whoa! That works. It sure does work. So packing for college is actually really hard, especially if you have to fly. And in this video, we're going to talk about the top mistakes when packing for college. Let's go. So I'm going to show you 5 mistakes that I made. And this first one, I feel like a lot of people have this trouble too, or this problem, but that was a little messy. Hold on. Yeah, so the first mistake that I made, and a lot of people will make if they're packing for college, is packing way too many clothes. Trust me, I packed so many clothes. I packed all these tank tops because I was like, I'm going to school in Florida, going to the University of Tampa, I have to bring all these tank tops. I packed all these shorts, all these other t-shirts, and I barely wore any of them. I had a whole entire, 2 drawers of the closet that they give you there full of clothes that I didn't touch, and I was like, let's just take some space. So when you're packing clothes for college, really be careful of how many clothes you're bringing. I mean, obviously bring extra underwear. You always need some extra underwear, and socks. Bring extra socks. But I mean, as a guy, I only wore 10 outfits probably. But I don't know. You decide. My suggestion and a mistake I made was I packed way too many clothes because it also took up a lot of luggage space because I flew. When I was a freshman and I would go to stores to look for school supplies and shopping for college, all of the stores had a list of things that you need for college. And the stores put so much stuff on this. I don't even know how many things there are in this thing, but they put a lot of stuff so that you can buy things from their store. And a lot of the things that they put on here actually kind of sound convincing. But a mistake that I realized and that I learned is that you do not need to stick to and be so strict on yourself to get all of these things on the list that the stores provide you with. Because in reality, some of these things you don't need, and a lot of the stuff you might not use. On this it says a lap desk. I don't even know what that is. I think that's something you put on your lap so you can put your laptop on. They have a sewing kit down here. I don't know about you, but I've never had to use a sewing kit for anything. They also have things on here like Fitbits. You don't really need a Fitbit. A backrest. You can use a backrest, but I just stretch. But all that's to say that you don't need to stay so strict to the list that the stores provide you with. If I had to pick 5 things from this list that you should get, here are the 5 things that I'd choose. I'll link all of these things below so you can check them out, go buy them if you need them, if you want them, or if you think, oh wow, I should use that for my room. So 1, bed pillows. You definitely should get bed pillows, obviously. 2, sheet sets. You need sheets. You should have multiple if you're gonna do your laundry, if you're gonna need them, if one gets dirty, yada yada yada. Wastebasket. Number 3, you gotta throw stuff out. I used plastic bags for the longest time, but I realized, that's not really efficient and it's kind of sloppy. A desk lamp and the light bulbs. I honestly thought this was really good, and I figured that out once I got to school because the light in the room usually is just so harsh, but it's also nice just to have a desk light if you want to just do your work at night and just not have such a harsh light. And then the last thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, last thing is definitely a laundry basket / pop-up hamper. This next mistake is just overall overpacking. I had to bring 6. This is kind of embarrassing. I had to bring 6 suitcases down to school. Luckily, I had my 2 siblings help me. I had to bring 6 suitcases down, which was kind of a lot. And a lot of that stuff I could have just purchased down there and got along the way. And then, on top of that, I had all those luggages and suitcases down there with me, taking up space that didn't have to take up. So, overpacking, that's a huge mistake. Make sure you're intentional with what you're packing and know, do I really need this or can I get this while I'm down there at school? So, the 4th mistake that I made, look who it is. Hi, buddy. I bought my textbooks and shipped them to my house before I even got to school. That really took up more space because my freshman year I had a lot of textbooks to bring and get for a class which I didn't even use. So that was a big mistake, to buy my textbooks and ship them to my house before I even got to school and started my classes. At least in my case, I had to fly, and so I had limited space in my luggage, so I packed those and took up some space, and it took up some weight, especially since your luggages need to stay under 50 pounds at most airports. I used to also hate reading. It was required all throughout elementary, middle school, and high school. But once I got to college and I started reading for fun and found a good niche of books I liked, I really fell in love with reading. So, if you like reading, just a little side note, I just finished reading this book called Tribes, We Need You to Lead Us by Seth Godin. It was really good. I'm now reading Now I See, An Invitation to Life to the Full by Zach Elliott. And finally, I'm also reading Hook Point, How to Stand Out in a 3-Second World by Brendan Kane. All of those books are linked below in the description as well. Do you want a greenie? Do you want a greenie? You want a greenie? Oh yeah, here we go. Can you sit? Oh, no, can you sit? Sit. Can you stay? Can you stay? Leave it. Leave it. Okay, go get it. Good boy. Alright, and the fifth mistake that I made when packing for college was not packing enough of these guys. Honestly, I think I packed only like 2, maybe 3. And I mean, yeah, a towel can last like once, or can last a whole week, but I realized I didn't have enough towels for if I went to the beach, or if I went to the pool, or if I just wanted a fresh towel. So not packing enough towels was definitely a mistake I made, so make sure to throw in a few extra towels when you're packing for college. I also highly recommend you getting a nice toiletry bag that you can carry along with you. It can fit in your carry-on, or it can fit wherever. And I also highly suggest getting a good toothbrush that's durable and lasting. This is a nice Philips Sonicare toothbrush, as well as toothpaste, but you can find toothpaste wherever. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you click that button to join the community. And these were some mistakes to avoid when packing for college, but if you want to know what are some essential items you definitely need for your college dorm room, go join me over here at this video. Thanks for watching, thanks for joining, and thanks for doing life with all of us here at this channel.